Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf was on his way to becoming one of the best players in the NBA during the early and mid-90s. In 1996, he was the star of the Denver Nuggets, averaging almost 20 points per game. But by 1997, his minutes dropped by more than 50%. By 1998, he was out of the league entirely. What happened? And what does Mahmoud's story show us historically about what happens when Black and Islamic people speak up in this country?
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy.
My shoulder, Colin Kaepernick is warming up with his teammates on the field, but a little bit later tonight, about 100 feet to my right on the sideline, he is expected to kneel once again and protest to what he says are social injustices to African Americans.
And for people to disrespect that by kneeling during the playing of our national anthem, I think is disgraceful. I think it's a very important thing for the NFL to not allow people to kneel during the playing of our national anthem, to respect our country and to respect our flag.
Keep the political commentary to yourself, or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf, a devout Muslim and the Denver Nuggets' leading scorer, has been suspended by the NBA for refusing to stand during the playing of the national anthem, which he sees as a symbol of tyranny.
It's my religious beliefs. I look at the Caucasian American, I look at the African American being oppressed in this country. So, and I don't stand for that.
You have to stand up for the national anthem. It's your country and you should be proud of it.
He's in America, he gets paid by an American company, so.
America is the reason why he's making the big bucks, and I mean, he should at least respect that.
Ask Mahmoud if he'd rather not get paid in American dollars.
Or as someone once said, shut up and dribble.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf changed his name from Chris Jackson when he converted to Islam in 1993. With that, he started to sit for the playing of the national anthem, often stretching in the tunnel instead of coming out onto the floor. He did this for 62 games of the 1995-96 season until a reporter noticed and asked him why he was sitting. He said, "I couldn't stand for a flag that represents tyranny and oppression, not just from a domestic perspective, but from a global one. It's supposed to represent equality and justice for all, and I believe the flag is a symbol that's supposed to represent the character of the people. When that character is not in line with what I believe in, then I'm opposed to that symbol." And then, when asked again, he said, "You can't be for God and for oppression. It's clear in the Quran. Islam is the only way. I don't criticize those who stand, so don't criticize me for sitting. I won't waver my decision." Mahmoud was fined and suspended for one game, booed by fans, and ridiculed by announcers. Because of the controversy, he started to get less minutes, and 2 years later was out of the league entirely. In 2001, his house was vandalized and burned down. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf is an example of how Black and Islamic people, as minorities, are not allowed to criticize America without facing harsh punishments. Colin Kaepernick received the same backlash, if not worse, and current NBA players are being told to shut up and dribble. We need to get to a point as a society where we not only support minorities when they speak up, but listen when they do.